We got bricks, a furnace, beer, beautiful girls, handsome men. This is awesome. I love it. I love human interaction like this. This is what life is about. This is awesome. A bunch of artists. Alright, I'm just gonna read some poetry, and that's it. So. Why'd you leave us, buddy? Why'd you go? What did you know that we don't? Did you know a secret, like this place is haunted? Did you decide to leave and get what you wanted? It was you in my dream just the night before, stickers on the door of a convenience store. We stop in for a minute to grab a few things. I push the door open, and twice the bell rings. I'm looking for food, but you real smooth. Say, nah, dude, I got all I need, and I knew what you meant too. And everything you said echoed through my head as you paid for one pack of Marlboro Reds. 24 years left not a trace, and no man can keep pace with the dragon chase. But even in this void I feel no hate, because we'll chill again, the earth's a round place. In the valley, willows are weeping for the lost gods, waiting on snows that will turn mountains to rumpled blankets in the clean moonlight. I will gather them, and we will sleep in their folds under the lake of stars. And in days preceding, paper hearts will dance on twigs and flutter until the hills crawl with deep scarlets, and pieces of copper sunlight hang dripping from the trees, and golden foils scatter over the earth, setting in a blaze. And we will leave our bodies and drift on a river of clouds at dawn, hold whole towns in our hands, and where the road climbs over the stars, I will stuff the night sky into my pockets and swing from the moon into the crashing black and blinding sea. Strangers in the basement. I love trash. Strangers in the basement.
Yeah, Steve! Let us hear you, man! Let us hear you!
The freight train's laughter climbs in my sleeping ear like a tiny forest creature, and is submerged in an ocean of dream, where the solitary owl meditates on drifting cloud plains, sliding over mesas in the unfocused distance. I swim through the subconscious of cities and gaze upon a Tokyo businessman drunk, stumbling in the luminous neon void. The headless seer passes through flowering dreams. Years go by like minutes in the garden. Drooping belladonnas lift their heads to whisper madness in his empty ear. We are outside of time now, and we are just elk, stepping cautiously in a meadow. The old ecstasy sought in the labyrinths of strange cities, Melbourne, Amsterdam, Cambridge. Now forgotten lovers blow smoke through my memories, and bare legs haunt me in my dreams. Simple love, my fallen ghosts linger, windy eternity. If I become never, say goodbye to the stars. And somewhere else in the dripping night, a child is born to an old tree. Black on blue eyes filled with one quivering tear. There is a lizard writing poetry in the kitchen, lapping moisture in the caged desert. Water boiling on the stove. Through falling diamonds, snow to the laundromat to stare at washing machines. The powerful in their religious puppetry reshape fraudulent gods, and the powerful will sneer, but can never know ayahuasca dreams, singing in rainbow jungles, ever deepening a liberty otherwise unattained. And an old woman dies in the cold. Dogs in the shadows jostle for scraps in the rainless Lima night. Open window and a lilting willow breeze, the paper moon sinks behind cisterns and fire escapes. Unspoken on the city avenue, choking on traffic, and ashes from the bonfire of two lovers 4 stories above the street shed sparks skyward in a starry rush towards space, and rains down to earth and turns the snows to ash. Visions shifting, 1,000 fractal suns contained in the sentient sky, shining in the forehead of the foolish mystics. Throwing sleeping arm around a messy-haired beauty as the sun yawns. As the sun yawns in the rosy east, she covers goose-pimpled flesh with quiet warmth. And somewhere else in the world right now, the earth bleeds war. And somewhere, maybe everyone someday will be okay forever. I hope so. Someday, says the old laughter from the desert, and the vast Incan textures of the mind, and visions of the sentient sun, throwing yawns into the 1,000-eyed east. She, sleeping rosy, my fading sorrow, gray in the morning mirror mist, as mandolins cry tears, and below diamond machines, orbiting my lonely bed under the belly of 1 billion stars. Safe for now from the dance of death.